Join me as we embark on a journey into the heart of darkness, where the shadows hold secrets too terrifying to imagine. Deep in the heart of a mist-shrouded forest, where even the moon's light dared not penetrate, there stood a decrepit mansion, its once grand facade now a haunting silhouette against the night sky. Locals whispered of its dark history, of the unspeakable horrors that had unfolded within its walls, and warned travelers to steer clear. But there was always one, driven by curiosity or folly, who dared to venture forth into its depths. On a particularly chilling night, when the trees seemed to groan with unseen agony, and the air hung heavy with foreboding, a solitary figure made its way towards the mansion. It was a wanderer, haunted by memories too painful to bear, seeking solace in the forgotten corners of the world. As the wanderer approached, the mansion loomed ever larger, its windows like empty eyes staring out into the void. With each step, the air grew colder, and the darkness seemed to deepen, swallowing up all traces of light. Pushing open the heavy doors, the wanderer stepped into the mansion's icy embrace. Shadows danced along the walls, twisting and contorting into sinister shapes, while the floorboards groaned beneath each footfall, as if protesting the intrusion. With a flickering candle as their only guide, the wanderer ventured deeper into the mansion's labyrinthine halls, each step echoing like a death knell in the stillness of the night. Whispers seemed to follow in their wake, murmurs of long-forgotten sorrows and torments that lingered in the very air. But it was not until they reached the grand staircase, its steps worn smooth by the passage of time, that the true horror of the mansion revealed itself. For there, bathed in an eerie blue light, stood a figure cloaked in darkness, its eyes gleaming with malevolent intent. As the wanderer watched in terror, the figure descended the staircase with an unnatural grace, its movements like those of a marionette pulled by unseen strings. With each step, the air grew heavier and the wanderer felt a chill seep into their bones. In that moment they knew they were not alone in the mansion, that something far more sinister lurked in the shadows, waiting to claim them as its own. But try as they might to flee, the mansion seemed to conspire against them, its corridors shifting and twisting like a labyrinth designed to ensnare its prey. And as the figure drew closer, its presence suffusing the air with a palpable sense of dread, the wanderer realized with a sinking heart that they would never escape the darkness that dwelled within the mansion's walls. And so, as the last echoes of their screams faded into the night, the mansion stood silent once more, its secrets buried deep within its haunted halls, waiting for the next foolhardy soul to stumble upon its cursed threshold. And remember, sometimes the most chilling stories are the ones that linger long after the final whisper fades into the night. Until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and may you never encounter the true horrors that dwell within the shadows.